slow down. I never thought now. I never thought now. These girls they come around. Don't love these hoes now. She love me for my sound. I'm posted in the clouds. I'm never coming down. Don't love these hoes now. I never thought now. I saw it on your face. You calling me the one. You said I never changed, but now that shit is done. We vibing to the beat. Your girl, she next to me. No place she'd rather be. It's kinda hard to see, and now they know me. She called me on the phone. She say she lonely. She won't leave me alone. She said, but babe, my boo ain't fucking with you. You did that shit in 3. I did that shit in 2. So in love with you. Now you see my vision, saw I put away at a midnight drifting. I never thought now, these girls they come around. Don't love these hoes now. She love me for my sound. I'm posted in the clouds. I'm never coming down. Don't love these hoes now. I never thought now. I saw it on your face. You calling me the one. You said I never changed, but now that shit is done. We vibing to the beat. Your girl, she next to me. No place she'd rather be. It's kinda hard to see, and now they know me. She called me on the phone. She say she lonely. She won't leave me alone. She said, but babe, my boo ain't fucking with you. You did that shit in 3. I did that shit in 2. So in love with you. Now you see my vision, saw I put away at a midnight drifting. I never thought now, these girls they come around. Don't love these hoes now. She love me for my sound. I'm posted in the clouds. I'm never coming down. Don't love these hoes now. I never thought now. I saw it on your face. You calling me the one. You said I never changed, but now that shit is done. We vibing to the beat. Your girl, she next to me. No place she rather.
Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel, back with another match reaction. And I don't know what's going on, but for some absurd reason, oh, there we go. I was about to say, the chat for some reason was not popping up, so I had to refresh it like 3 or 4 times. So, yeah, I do apologise for that. But, yeah, we're back. And you know what? I actually enjoy doing match reactions live. So, you know what? This may come every single game, I don't know, right? Well, after every single game, should I say, just because it will save me time from having to do a pre-recorded match reaction for 7 or 8 times, because just every single time, right, I seem to bloody it takes me like a number of attempts to get my fucking lines right and what I want to do to sort of like sum up the game. Yeah, listen, I do apologize in advance, but we are back. We are back after a couple of technical difficulties. And yeah, we're safely through to the next round of the FA Cup. We've made it past round 3. Ain't that wonderful? But yeah, big up to you lot that are locked in. We've got Plasma in here. Honestly, not a whole lot to be upset about. Great to see Gabby get a hat-trick. He was probably heartbroken over the whole Bradley situation. Oh yeah, definitely. We will, of course, dive into that later on. But yeah, as expected, we are through to the next round. I was very skeptical, as you guys are aware, going into this game because oh my days, I'm still lagging, bro. What is going on? Give me 2 seconds, guys. And why have I got my OBS oh fucking Again, sorry guys. Honestly, my Wi-Fi again playing up. I hate it when it fucking lags, and yeah, once again we have to just deal with it. So you know what? I'm just gonna stop the game despite me lagging left, right, and centre. So again, I do apologise. But yeah, today's game. Listen, I was expecting us to get through. Despite us making 10 changes, I will quickly share my screen so we can see the lineup, because it's a lineup that I wasn't necessarily expecting, but I was expecting that many changes, if that makes sense. So as I said, we made 10 changes. Kepa was in goal, Ben White, Norgard, Gabriel, Lewis Skelly. Midfield was Waneri, Marino, and Eze. I mean, is that the first time that Arteta has ever gone with... Well, I know it's not the first time that he's gone with 2 attacking midfielders in one game, but is this the first time he's not set out with like a proper holding midfielder? Honestly, it may have been. I'm not entirely sure. However, you know, Marino came in and, you know, did a job. And then front three was exactly what I expected: Madueke, Jesus, and Martinelli. On the bench, we had the likes of Gyökeres, Saka, Declan Rice, who, I mean, we didn't need them in the end. Thank fuck he didn't bring on Bukayo Saka. For once, he actually didn't, so he has a full rest for the first time in how long? But the likes of Zubimendi, Odegaard, of course, had to come on. Timber came on, and obviously Kai Havertz came back. So that was good to see. But of course, the main headlines are around, you know, Gabriel Martinelli, because he scored a hat-trick. However, he could have easily scored about 5 goals. He could have scored 5 goals today. He had 2 excellent opportunities in that first half, where he put one wide from a 1v1, and an opportunity where, you know, it's a tap-in. It's a similar opportunity to the one he had at the start of the second half, which he actually put away and he hit the post. So he could have scored 5 goals today, but, you know, a hat-trick won't hurt, obviously, because, you know, we managed to get through in the end. And it would have been a lot tighter if he didn't score the hat-trick, won't it? Because, you know, an own goal from a set piece, obviously. And the other 2 goals from Martinelli came from, again, Madueke corners. So I think, yeah, 3 of our goals came from a set piece. So the 1 goal from open play, which was a fantastic goal, by the way, you know, we took the free kick short, not short, but you know what I mean. Like we took the free kick quick. Gabriel Jesus with a peach of a ball across the 6-yard box, and then Martinelli is there for a tap-in. And it baffles me that we've not seen this guy play at striker. And we're forgetting, right, the guy is actually very, very useful in the air. Like, since he's joined us, despite him not being a Kai Havertz, a Victor Gyökeres, that sort of guy that would win headers, Kai Havertz, another example, he's been elite in the air. He really has. You think about when we had Unai Emery in charge and he was playing up top for the vast majority, and he was scoring a lot of headers. I remember, was it the header he scored against Standard Liège in the Europa League? I think he scored a header against Vitoria as well. So he's very good in the air. And I know he does tend to miss chances every now and then, but, he's a clinical finisher. And to me, he probably should be playing up front right now ahead of Gyökeres. Right, we're hearing assumptions about Havertz, and when he's fit, he should be playing up front. For me, it's Martinelli. Right now, anyway. Listen, it was a horrific start, by the way. Let's just put that out there. We didn't make it easy for ourselves at times. The first goal was awful defending, right? Madueke fails to hold up the ball. We'll get on to him later on. And then Kepa, I don't know what the guy's doing, but he parries it straight to the Portsmouth striker. Now, you're taught at a very young age when you're a goalkeeper, never parry the ball in your fucking 6-yard box. Never do it. It's just the basics of a goalkeeper. Parry it out for a corner, and we have a chance to fucking defend it. But, it was shocking. It was shocking play from Kepa in that passage of play. We went 1-0 down, and then, well, we didn't score, but it was an instant reply from a set piece. It was scrappy. Obviously, at first, I thought Norgard was on the end of it, but, it counted as an own goal because I believe it crossed the line before Norgard eventually tapped it in. So, yeah, he scored, or it was an own goal. We got the equaliser, and then for the rest of the game, or for the rest of the first half, it was very passive. And then, before you know it, Arsenal should have been at least 3 or 4 up at the end of the first half. Martinelli, as I mentioned, should be scoring at the back post. Should have scored from the 1v1 opportunity. And then Madueke misses his penalty. And that's just so Noni Madueke, isn't it? Like, he does so well to win the penalty in the first place. And then I remember saying to myself, right, when he was stepping up to take the penalty, I was like, watch him miss it, because this club will never kill off games, right, in the first half. We never do it. We always have to have the whole fan base thinking, right, oh God, what's going to happen here in the second half? How are we going to respond to that? And in all fairness, at the start of the second half, we made it 3-1, and that was, game, set, match, right? But, yeah, it's an interesting performance today from Madueke, because he was very frustrating, gave them the ball for the first goal, missed a penalty, but still bagged 2 assists from 2 really, really, really good corners, who was obviously criticised, I would say, with his final delivery. I would say that was something that I think Madueke needed to work on for me. His final ball, which just isn't good enough. But he put 2 brilliant crosses in for Martinelli at the front post, and we managed to score from them. So fair play to him. But again, that penalty was an absolute... Oh, Jesus Christ. When you do the goalkeeper with the eyes and you still don't get it on target, those are the worst type of penalties. They're just laughable, aren't they? But yeah, listen, fair play to Madueke for the 2 assists, but again, you can frustrate me. Like, he has some excellent elements to his game, but again, he's just so inconsistent, isn't he, in front of goal and with his final ball. He can give away a penalty. No, didn't give away a penalty. He can win a penalty and then just miss from 12 yards. Gabriel Jesus, as I mentioned, excellent assist for the 3rd goal. Apart from that, I think he was a rather quiet. Again, it's frustrating. Like, we're having this same problem despite bringing in a striker for 68 million. We're still having this issue where we're getting to the byline, crossing it in, and no fuckers there to tap it in. And that's what's frustrating. I think Martinelli, you could argue, along with Marino whenever he plays up front, has, I would say, the best box movement in terms of like the way Martinelli, he does tend to get into the right areas. Whereas, Gyökeres, we've not seen it. And, Jesus isn't necessarily a striker. He's just far too deep. But I thought he was okay. The midfield, I thought Marino had a decent game in there, in his proper position. I think, for me, he should not be playing as the number 8 for Arsenal, as the box-to-box midfielder. It's either striker or the holding midfielder role. Yes, I know it was against Portsmouth, but still, I thought he had a decent game in there, played a fantastic pass to Martinelli, who went one-on-one and, of course, squandered it. But, I thought it was a steady game from him. I thought he played really well. I was really encouraged by what I saw from Waneri. Today, I thought he had a very, very good game. Disappointed that he came off, to be honest, because I was really enjoying what I was seeing in that second half. I think he is arguably the best player we've got in terms of receiving the ball on the half turn. He's excellent to watch. And I just hope that he does, from here, get the same number of minutes and the same trust as Arteta does with Marino, basically, and Havertz when he's fully fit. Because, honestly, I think he would be our best player. He is far too good to be sent out on loan for me. He just is. Especially to a Premier League club. So, for me, he should be getting way more minutes. And, who knew? No shit, Sherlock. Eze was very quiet today. I'm not going to lie. He had... I don't know. Obviously, I'm still going to back Eze. I love him to pieces. But it's just not really proposing enough, is he? Like, again, I don't blame the guy. I mean, before the Liverpool game, before today, he didn't come on. He did not come on. I think it was based on the Aston Villa game, where he was at left wing and he was ball watching. And it's a shame, really, because it feels like he is playing with handcuffs on. It's like he really wants to drive into that space, but he's just not allowed to, which is a massive shame for me. In terms of the back four, I've already mentioned Kepa. I thought Ben White had a decent game in there. I thought he was really impressive in the second half with that block at the start of the second half, which could have brought it back to 3-2. I thought Norgard was decent at centre-back. Could he have tracked the geezer for the first goal? Maybe. He could have tracked the striker for their goal, but apart from that, I thought he was decent. Gabriel did what he needed to do. Skelly, I mean, again, I love Skelly, but I can see Arteta bringing in a new left back. I can see it. Hopefully, this means Lewis Skelly in midfield is something that we can look forward to, because I think that's where his future should lie, in midfield. But it's like he's lost a whole yard of pace. I don't know. Like he's last season, he was for me excellent defensively. This season, I feel like he's just getting beaten far too easily. I don't know what is going on. He got booked again. I mean, the only thing I'll give him credit for was obviously the free kick. The quick free kick he played for the third goal. That was excellent vision. But again, like I see him more as a midfielder. It's because we now play a double pivot in Zubomendi and Declan Rice. Those two in possession are practically centre backs for us. So it doesn't give Lewis Skelly the free license to invert into midfield. Again, I don't think he was awful today, but yeah, it's not looking good for him. It really isn't, because again, let's not act like he's not being treated like shit this season. I feel like when there's been opportunities for Arteta to use Lewis Skelly at left back, we've just not seen it, unfortunately. But yeah, like that's pretty much it for the starting 11. The subs, Salmon came on. He looked really good, to be fair. I was really impressed with what I saw from Salmon. I thought he was actually a centre back at first, but it turns out he's a right back, or is he a centre back? But he was just playing. Then again, Timber came on. Havertz, I thought did all right. Odegaard did his thing, and then Timber came on and he did his thing as well. I mean, let's have it right, yeah. This is a Portsmouth team who are missing. How many players are the? I can't speak. How many players are they actually missing due to injury? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So more than half of their team, right? So I was expecting us to get through, and it was professional in the second half. So I'll give the team credit, but first half was very scrappy. But we will, of course, go through some of you guys' comments. Wanting much more from Ezza. Yeah, I mean, big up to Rishi Panda. Hope you're doing good, bro. Appreciate you tuning in. I think the all-white kit is a great tradition for the club, but if we wore it today, we wouldn't have scored after their opener. Tell me about it. I don't think we would have either, in all fairness. But who knows? We may actually win this competition this season, seeing as we're not wearing it this year. I think that was one of Marino's best performances in midfield for us. I think playing 6 suits him well. As I said, it is Portsmouth. They're like 17th in the Championship, I believe. They may be 21st, actually. I don't know. But I'm hearing they are like 17th in the Championship. So he may have found his level. I don't know. But I do agree. I think that was one of his better performances. I thought he was tidy in possession. And I didn't see him rolling around the turf today, actually, which is a trend for Marino. He always seems to win free kicks every time he loses the ball in transition, which frustrates the life out of me. But today, yeah, I thought he had a decent game. I genuinely think Martinelli has the most natural striker instinct at the club. I agree. Always picks up the right positions. Yeah, again, I do agree. I think he should be our striker right now, because obviously Havertz, he's been out since the start of the season. Gyökeres, it seems like that's just not going to work out as long as Arteta actually changes the way we actually play. Because all we're asking for is Arteta to just play to the striker's strengths. Because that's what you bought him in for. If you're bringing in a striker who has scored 100 goals in 2 seasons, then your first instinct is to, right, okay, we've got a striker. Tell his teammates to always look for him. But yeah, like, listen, I think it was when we played Brighton at home. Did he come on? I think, yeah, he did come on. He didn't start that game. He came on and he had the opportunity where he moved across his defender. I know he didn't score and he should have definitely made it 3-1, but it's what I'm talking about, like movement. And it's something obviously we want to see more from Gyökeres and even from Jesus to an extent. Madueke just needs to get shots off quicker because I feel he's always taking one too many touches. Yeah, I agree with that. I think he can be very selfish at times, to be honest with you. But then again, I can't fault like what he does whenever he's 1v1 with his defender. I always have confidence that he's going to beat him. Yo, big up. Appreciate tuning in. I was also happy with Kai's cameo off the bench. Just feel the hold up. Yeah, just feel hold up play and shooting isn't quite there, but I thought his technique and link up was very good. Yeah, I thought he played well, to be fair. The pass he played through to Madueke, I think it was, for the opportunity that has just completely left my mind. But yeah, I thought he didn't do too bad. I don't think he should be the main striker right now. Definitely not. But yeah, guys, I think what I want to do is I want to do some player ratings before we eventually wrap up. I'm not going to be on here for long. But we are going to be doing some player ratings. I think you guys have seen this graphic before. So, yeah, you guys feel free to join in the chat. We'll, of course, rate starting 11. I think these are the subs we're going to rate. That is why, or one of the reasons why I was late to this, because I was too busy. I was too busy creating this. But, yeah, guys. What are we saying for Kepa? Should we do you guys' player ratings, actually? I think we should, you know, because I've already judged, you know, every single player from today. So I think it's only fair for you guys to actually give me your player ratings in the chat. We'll go one by one, though. We'll start off with, obviously, Kepa in goal. As I mentioned, really poor for the goal. But apart from that, like, did he have another save to make? I don't think he did. In fact, no. He had the save in the first half, I think. Yeah, it was actually shortly after. Yeah, it was shortly after when it was either we were 1-0 down or we equalised. Scene 6. I think, yeah, that's probably fair, you know. Yeah, that's probably fair for Kepa, but we'll see if we get any more. We'll see if we get any more coming in. What are we saying, guys? Are we going to compromise for a 6? Big up Porsche. Kepa gets a 6. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I think that's fair. I think that is fair. That is a shit 6. Let me do that again. That is far too big. My God. What is wrong with me? I can't do fucking 6s. There we go. That'll do. So I'm going to be here all night. I thought some of his passing to bypass their press was good. Yeah. I thought his distribution was actually quite good, but obviously dog shit for the goal. We'll move on to Ben White now. How would you guys rate Ben White today? I thought he was decent, as I said earlier. I think he had a solid game at right back. Made, I think it was, goal saving block in the second half. Also, draw is painful, bro. Yeah, tell me about it. 7 for White. I think that's I think it's about right, to be fair. Didn't really see him going forward as much as we have seen him, but you know, defensively, I thought he was sound. Though first half was a bit too casual for my liking. I'm gonna say 7. Pretty sure he got megged twice. I remember him getting megged once. I don't remember the second. 6. I mean, I'm not going to say, but you know, it seems like you guys compromising 7, 6. Like, I think we'll probably go 6.5. I think that's probably fair. In fact, hold up. I don't want it to be blue though. Fucking hell. This might be a bit better, you know. Oh, for fuck! Why is it blue? Jesus Christ! Right, let's try this again. That's better. That is better. We'll go 6.5 for Ben White. Give him a 7 as that's the majority. Yeah, to be fair. Nah, bro, I said 7-6 rather than, yeah. I don't care. I ain't counting that, bro. I ain't counting that. We'll go 6.5 for Ben White, seeing as you guys have seen 6, and then yeah, I think that's fair. I thought Ben White had a solid game in there. Norgard, what are we saying? What are we saying, chat? I thought he had a decent game at centre half. Could he have tracked the striker though? Could he have tracked him for the goal we conceded? Hold on a minute, hold on. Just to make it neat. Jesus Christ, it's a nightmare, you know. In fact, now, you know what, we'll give Ben White a 7, you know. Seeing as, yeah. We'll give... Oh, what is that? That's better. So you guys are saying 7 for Norgard? Yeah, I'll go along with that. I think again he had a decent game at centre half. Oh my days, what is going on? Right, 7 for Norgard. Gabrielle, chat. What's going on here? Luckily, Saliba and Trossard were both rested today, by the way. So, yep, no injury. I was, I was a little bit concerned, I would say, because they weren't in the squad, but turns out they were both rested just in case if you man are curious. But Gabriel today, I mean, he did what he needed to do, to be fair, although he did play the guy on side for the goals, didn't he? So. What are we saying? What are we saying for Skelly? Gabriel. Come to Skelly next. I think if I had to mark Gabriel, I'd probably give him a 7 as well. Yeah. I mean, the two centre backs weren't really tested today. I felt like. We will move on to obviously Skelly. This will be interesting because obviously, as I said earlier, like he was the one who took the quick free kick, but again, he still looks miles off it, doesn't he? Excuse the pun, but you know, it's like he's lost a whole yard of pace. Uh, 6, he got better as the game went on. Yeah, he did, to be fair. First half, I thought it was really poor, though. Yeah, I think a 6 is probably about right. Jesus Christ, I hate drawing with a fucking mouse, honestly. It's an absolute nightmare. That's far too big. Come on. That'll do. I'll take that. Midfield. Marino. Geez, Plasma's gone harsh. 5. Bloody hell. I think. Well, I'm seeing 6. I'm seeing 5. I think we'll give him a 6. But Marino. What are we saying? Like, if I had to mark Marino, I'd give him an 8 today. I thought he was decent. 8, 7. I think, you know what? I would personally give him an 8, but seeing as you know, I'm seeing 7, I'm seeing 8. We'll go. Oh fucking hell! You know what? I keep right clicking, so it's. Oh my. Jesus Christ! I can't bloody. Come on! Oh fucking hell! This is mental, you know. Oh, what is going on with? What is going on with the 7s? We'll give him a 7.5. We will give him a 7.5. Or, you know, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've got. I just seen the chat as well. I was going to say, good luck drawing. I'll try my best. We'll go 8 then. We'll go 8 rather than 8.5, 7.5. Here we go. You know what? I'm happy with that. I did it first try. You guys in the chat really wanted that to go wrong. Oh my days. But I'm happy with that. Right. Should we do Eze or Waneri? Next? I think we'll do Eze before we move on to Waneri. Yo, big up Eros each and every time, by the way. Hit the likes and subscribe, people. Yeah, make sure you are running the likes up if you haven't already. How many likes are we actually on at this moment in time? We're on 7 at the moment. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. So I'm seeing a lot of 6s in the chat. I think yes, 6 is about right. Looked good on the ball, but didn't get involved as much. Yeah, I think that's pretty much a tap in, right? It's a tap in. But yeah, for Eze, I think yeah, as I said, that what the fuck is going on? You guys didn't see that, but yeah, 6 for Eze. What about Waneri chat? 9 likes. We're on 9 likes at the moment. Nice. Because last time I checked, 7. So yeah, I'll take it, man. Let's at least reach 10 likes come the end of the stream, yeah. But what we're saying about Waneri today, like again, I'd give him the same as Marino. I thought he played well today, but let me. I can't speak. Let me guess. Let me guess. You guys are going to. Yeah, I was gonna say. I knew you. I can't fucking speak today. I knew you guys were going to rate him 7. By the way, I was gonna say, man's finally been freed, but he'll then be vanished from this fucking squad. 7 for Waneri. Really? Just thought he started the game a bit slow. Nah, I thought he actually played quite well. Yeah, I would have given him an 8, but it seems like the vast majority of you lot are saying 7. I think that's harsh. I think I would have given him an 8. I think I would have given him an 8 for his performance. 8 is fine. No. We'll lock in, bro. We will lock in your ratings. We will lock in. We'll move on to the attack though. Madueke. This is a difficult one to rate today, by the way, because he bagged 2 assists, gave them the ball for the goal they scored, and missed a penalty. Like, how do you rate him? How do you rate him today? Like, if this was me, I think, yeah, you'd probably give him an 8, don't you? Because of the 2 assists and the crosses he put into the box were excellent. That's a difficult one. Like, how are you supposed to rate his performance today? Madueke 6 would have been a 7 if he didn't miss that penalty. But then again, he got 2 assists. So I don't know. I'm fine with an 8. Thought he played well. Guess everyone's scale a bit different. But now mad on 8 for Waneri. 8 for Madueke. They were giving him a tough time to. Yeah, as you said, Plasma, like earlier, he does take too many touches at times, doesn't he? I think if you guys are saying 6 and I'm seeing 8, then I think we'll have to compromise a 7, right? That penalty kick, Jesus, 6. Not even anything for the 2 assists. I think surely because he bagged 2 assists, like you give him at least a 7, right? Yeah, like he won the penalty. Jesus, you guys are. I mean, the thing is, if he didn't miss the penalty, he would have scored, and he would have bagged 2 assists. So, like, he would be in like the 8 or 9 category, won't he? If he would have scored the penalty and bagged 2 assists. So I don't think like you can give him a 6 because of just the penalty. I think, you know what? Because you guys are saying, yeah, I was going to say 7. I think it's fair to give him a 7, you know. Again, like these 7s. Like, Jesus Christ. Martinelli chat. 7 then, I guess, but feels slightly harsh. Yeah, it does, but again, the penalty, and he did give the ball away for their goal. That's a difficult one to rate. These stupid ass hesitant penalty. Yeah, exactly, bro. I hate it, bro. I hate it. Like when, as I mentioned earlier, they're the worst type of penalties. When you do the goalkeeper with the eye, or with the eyes, should I say, and you don't even hit the target. It's just mental. This is for Martinelli, only a 9. Like, the guy bagged a hat trick, although he could have bagged 5. He should have bagged 5 goals today, let alone a hat trick, which is mental. But I don't think you can give. Oh, yeah, cheers. Cheers, fella. Cheers. This is mental. I hate you guys so much. I hate you guys. Why would you give him a 9 only for... Oh. To be fair, I managed to draw an 8 first time. So, listen, I wouldn't... Oh, yeah, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, you know what? Fuck you guys, man. I ain't drawing no 9s today. Right? He gets a 10. He gets a 10. We'll move on to Gabriel Jesus. Not a chance. Not a chance you guys are seeing me drawing a 9. Gabriel Jesus today. Oh my days. We're gonna be here until midnight. Tell me about it. I actually need to fetch food, innit? Jesus. Yeah, bro. Listen. Right, I got food on the table. I got things to do, right? Like, I can't be here all night drawing 9s for you guys. Jesus. Oh, God. Uh, your channel, your rules. Now, if we're actually being serious, what are we rating Gabriel Jesus for today? Because I thought he was quiet, but he was, yeah, the assist. 9.9, you know, this dickhead, bro. In all seriousness, he gets a 6. Um, I'd probably say, yeah, but you guys are saying 6. You guys are doing this on purpose, you know. You man are saying 6, and then Plasma's then saying 7. Like, I know you guys. I know you guys too well, man. This is just. I guess the majority of you guys are saying 6. Can draw a 6. That'll be helpful. We'll mark the substitutes. Timber didn't really have a whole lot of time, did he? Didn't have a whole lot to really do, but then again, he came on to see out the game. So probably saying 5, maybe. Actually, that assist was spot on from Jesus. I'm saying 7. Oh, fuck's sake, bro. Right, can we compromise? Oh, Jesus Christ, I got rid of the fucking 10 for Martinelli. Nope. No. You guys are not seeing a 9 from me today. Don't worry. Right, are we compromising a 7, chat? Are we compromising a 7 for Jesus, or is it a 6? Yeah, he did. That assist was nice, wasn't it? But in terms of the substitutes, we got Timber, obviously, as I said. Didn't have a whole lot to do, did he? But came on to see out the game, so. What are we saying? 5? 6? It's calm, bro. It's calm. What, 5? 5 or 6? I don't know. To be fair, I don't really want to draw a 5. I really don't. Yeah, let's give him a 7. 6 then, because this dickhead, bro. This guy. Oh my days. Right. Are we going 7 or are we going 6 for Gabriel Jesus? You guys are bad influences, you know. Posh says 6 for Timber. I think, yeah, that's about right. I don't want to be drawing 5s today. I really don't. I just don't. But yeah, we'll give him a 6. Odegaard. What are we saying for Odegaard? Again, he did his thing when he came on. What's the Man United score, by the way? Still 1-0 Brighton. Fucking hell. Man United could actually get knocked out by Brighton's reserves, you know. That's just mental. But then again, like, shock. They got knocked out by fucking Grimsby. But we'll save for Odegaard, chat, before we wrap up. And of course, got Havertz in it, so. I think with Odegaard, I think he should get a 6 as well, to be fair. 7. Oh, bro said an 8. Nah, this guy's trolling, bro. This guy is fucking. This guy's trolling. Oh my days. Oh, 7 for Odegaard. I can't give Odegaard my rating because you won't draw it. 5, fantastic. Big up Shiftlock. Who would you want to face next round? Another can't fucking speak today. Jesus Christ. Another EFL team would be nice. Because, again, today at times was quite encouraging. It was a good assist, to be fair. Might have to be an 8. Oh my days. Right, are we doing 7 for Jesus? 6? Right, in fact, we'll move on to Havertz before we go back to Gabriel Jesus, right? Havertz, I'll just rate. All right, I think I'll give Havertz a 6 as well. Right, it did his thing when he came on. Right, Gabriel Jesus, guys, are we doing right? Are we going 8 for Jesus, or are we doing 7? Are we doing 6 even? Havertz gets a 6. Yeah, I agree with that. Home to Macclesfield. Yeah, that'll be pleasant, won't it? I mean, having a non-league club at home, because I don't remember Arsenal actually playing a non-league team at the Emirates. Move the one from Martinelli, bro. Yeah, okay. Okay. Odegaard 5. I ain't drawing no 5s today, bro. I ain't drawing no 5s. Havertz, yeah, just read that out. To be fair, Jesus wears number 9, so might have to give him a 9. Oh my days. You'll be saying 10 next because that's where he plays most of the time. On the edge of his own box. It'll be an interesting one considering it'll be an interesting one considering Macclesfield beat Palace. Yeah, it would be. But then again, you know, from Crystal Palace at their ground to then Arsenal at the Emirates. So that'll be a nice easy draw. Like we could just field the under 21s, right? Hopefully Dalman will get more minutes. By the time the next round kicks off, hopefully Dalman will be back, so we can give him some minutes as well. But chat, like, are we confirming a 7 for Jesus? Or are we, what rating are we giving Jesus today? What rating are we giving Jesus? 7? 8? I think 7 is fair for Jesus. What are the rest of you guys saying? Because I tell you what, I thought Madueke would have been the hardest one to mark today, but turns out it's Gabriel Jesus. 7 for sure, 7 for Jesus. That's my final offer. Okay, we got there in the end, guys. We got there in the end. But yeah, that's where I'm going to wrap it up, guys, because, you know, I've been going on for nearly an hour. And I think, what time is the El Clasico on, actually? What time is that on? 7. So there's like, yes, 7 p.m. UK time. Okay, that's calm, bro. That's calm. But yeah, guys, appreciate everyone that has tuned in for today. We're through to the next round. I don't actually know when the FA Cup draw is on. It may be tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure. It may be at the end of the week. Guys, you might have to enlighten me. Oh yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We have finished the stream on how many likes? Let's have a look. 9 likes. Bro, we just need 1 more like. Oh, just to say that, 10 likes. And we're done, guys. In terms of what's coming up on the channel, obviously, Arsenal All Out, that'll be out tomorrow, 8:30 UK time, as usual. And obviously, we play Chelsea midweek on Wednesday. So, yeah, like that's an opportunity to get to a final before anyone else does. Which, wait, do we play after Newcastle and Man City? Or I think we play after Man City play Newcastle. So that would be this guy. 9 likes. You should draw that. I think, yeah, we've reached 10. But I'll tell you what, someone's just gonna someone's gonna dislike. I know for a fact someone's gonna dislike. Of course they fucking have. You dickheads. Wait, we've gone back to 10 likes. But yeah, guys, as I said, like tomorrow will be Arsenal all out. We're on 11 likes now. Jesus, you guys are flying. But yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. On the road to 2K. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one in a bit.